The mother-in-law says angrily, "These are my money. I will give them to whoever I want." The daughter-in-law replies annoyingly, "Fine then, go stay with your younger son. Why is she even in our house?" Confusingly, the husband says while entering the house confusedly, "Mom, wife, what's going on here?" The wife says angrily, "Why did your mother bring her belongings to our house? Take her bag and get her out of here immediately." The mother says sternly, "Son, control your wife." The husband says confusedly, "Mom, what is actually going on? Both of you tell me clearly. I don't understand anything." The wife says silently. The mother-in-law says firmly, "Stay quiet. I'll explain first." The husband says calmly, "All right, let Mom speak." The mother says angrily, "Yes, now she's going to answer me. I just came back from the city and she's been saying all kinds of things to me. She's telling me to go live with my other son. She's saying I should leave this house today." The husband says calmly, "Mom, please calm down first." Then he turns to his wife and says seriously, "Now, you tell me, what happened?" The wife says emotionally, "This morning, I went to the market and bought 2 country chickens. Your mother told me to take one to your younger brother's house. I went there with the chicken, but I found out they had moved out a long time ago. Then I called my sister-in-law and learned they've shifted to a new house in the city. I was shocked. Where did they get so much money? Then a neighbor told me your mother gave them 1 crore to buy a new house." The son looks shockedly and says to his mother, 1 crore? Is this true? Why wasn't I told? The wife says upsetly, "Because your mother always favors the younger son. When we got married, we had nothing. My parents bought this house for us. We bought the car with our own hard work, and now your brother gets 1 crore. If he's so special, then let him take responsibility too." The husband says calmly, "All right, calm down." Then he asks his mother confusedly, "Mom, what does this 1 crore matter?" The mother says neutrally, "Forget all this. First let's eat. I'm very hungry." The husband says calmly, "I'll cook food. Mom is hungry." After cooking, he calls everyone neutrally, "Come, let's eat." At the table, the husband asks again seriously, "Mom, what is this 1 crore issue?" The mother says emotionally, "Your brother's in-laws demanded a house in the city for the marriage. You know your brother has had a rough past. He's even been to jail. I didn't want his marriage to break, so I sold the village land and house and bought him a home in the city." The son says angrily, "But that was the family house. How could you sell it alone?" The mother replies firmly, "As long as I'm alive, the decision is mine. I knew you and your wife are responsible and can manage the house, but your younger brother is irresponsible, so I did what I thought was right." The daughter-in-law says sadly, "Mom, last year you had a heart attack. You needed 150,000 for surgery. We had nothing at the time. We borrowed money, even sold the car, and got your treatment done. Why didn't you sell the land then? Was your life worth less than the house?" The mother says defensively, "At that time I was sick. I didn't even know how the treatment expenses were being managed. How could I sell the house then?" The daughter-in-law says angrily, "Mom, we still haven't gotten back the 80,000 we borrowed from my mother. Even though you had money, we were forced to take loans. We took care of you day and night, brought you medicine, brought you fruit, did everything. But you always preferred the younger son. Whenever they came, they never left empty-handed. You gave them all the good things. If you only care about your younger son, then go live with him." The mother says worriedly, "I can't live there. I won't find peace there, and I don't want to be a burden." The daughter-in-law says bitterly, "Mom, you truly only love your younger son, then you should stay with him. You don't care about us at all." The elder son says hurtfully, "Mom, I never expected this from you. How could you be unfair to me? I'm not rich. My wife and I both work hard to manage our home. If my brother is irresponsible, why am I being punished for it?" The mother says accusingly, "I know my son is obedient. You're just being influenced by your wife." The daughter-in-law says cryingly, "You're still blaming me? Haven't you been unfair to us? When you were sick, we took care of you, brought you food, fruits, medicine, everything. And this is the reward we get, and now I'm the one being blamed." The son says to his mother sadly, "Mom, I'm sorry, but it would be better if you go stay at your younger son's house." The mother says shockingly, "What are you saying? Are you kicking me out of the house? Is this how you treat your mother?" The son says disappointedly, "Mom, all this conflict started because of you. If you wanted, you could have divided everything equally between both brothers. You created hatred between us. Right now, both my brother and you feel wrong to me." The mother says regretfully, "Son, I really regret being unfair to you, but now nothing can be done. What's done is done." Then the son calmly takes her bag and says sadly, "Mom, my brother's house is more comfortable for you. I cannot disobey you anymore." The mother says shockingly, "Are you really throwing me out? Is this how you treat your mother now?" The son says heartbrokenly, "Mom, I'm saying this with a very heavy heart and deep sadness, but you have forced me into this. Please leave." Do you think husband did the right thing? If this story touched your heart, like the video and stay with us for more real life, meaningful family stories.